So, in preliminary design, upon creating your the space flow diagram, there are minimum standard requirements that provided by the code that we have to comply. Here in section 806 of PD 1796, we have a room for human habitations with a minimum area of 6 square meters, and the least dimension required is 2 meters. When it comes to kitchen, it should be 3 square meters and with a least dimension of 1.5 meter. When it comes to bath and toilet, the code provides that it should be at least 1.2 square meter, and the least dimension should be 0.9 meter. Now in section 807 are the provision of the code when it comes to the airspace requirement. Now in schoolrooms, we have 3 cubic meters for each individual with a 1 square meter of floor area per person. Now for workshops, factories, and office areas, we have this 12 cubic meters of airspace per individual. Now according to the code, the habitable rooms should be 14 cubic meters of airspace per person. Now part of the solution in space planning and in the preliminary design phase is the compliance to the minimum standard requirement provided by the National Building Code. Once the solutions have been sketched out, considered, then we have to prepare the preliminary design, and of course in technical documentation we have also to prepare the design documents. And as part of our technical documentation, the design documents includes the design criteria, the preliminary design drawing, the specifications, and the written description of the project together with the probable project cost and the forecast of the whole progress of the project. Now right after the preliminary design documents have already been prepared and presented, we still need to review the documents together with the client for their comments, and still it is subject for revision for the improvement. Then we will go now to the final design phase of our construction project. Now in final design phase, we now need to secure the client's acceptance and approval of the design documents. It is now in this phase that we need to prepare the construction drawings and specifications and the revised estimate of the total project cost based on the final drawing and specifications that has been accepted and approved by the client. And as part of our technical documentation, we need to provide a furnished copy of necessary technical data or engineering data to our client for the application of regulatory permit requirements from the local government. Now one of these regulatory permit is the building permit that we are also going through in the topic of technical documentation. So that's it, class, for our brief discussion on our topic, the space planning under the technical documentation. Thank you.